welcome to the brief on Newsfirst. I'm Rajendran, and let's now take a look at your trending stories. A police curfew was imposed in the Alutkama and Beruwala police divisions last evening. While curfew was initially imposed in Alutkama, the police later extended this curfew to include the Beruwala police division as well. Speaking to Newsfirst, police media spokesperson SSP Ajitorna expressed these views.
Police curfew has been declared in Beruwala police area in addition to Alutkama police area. The curfew will remain until further notice. So therefore, general public are kindly requested to not to move on the road, and apart from that, illegal processions, violent activities are prohibited, and if they violate the laws and regulation of police curfew, they will be dealt with the law.
During a meeting with the Prime Minister of Namibia, Hague Geingob in Bolivia on Saturday, President Mahinda Rajapaksa said that two countries must work together to overcome obstacles, including unjustified external forces.
According to the presidential spokesperson and international media unit, the president had met with the Namibian premier when attending the Golden Jubilee of the G77 summit in Bolivia. The president had told the Namibian premier, quote, "The situation of the countries which were subjected to foreign interferences are worse today than before," unquote. The president had said, quote, "People live in peace. The only ones who are unhappy are the politicians and forces against the country."
Veteran politician B. Ananda Sangri, the Secretary General of the Tamil United Liberation Front, has decided to quit parliament politics. Issuing a statement, Ananda Sangri noted that he had arrived at this decision since he could not create the type of society he anticipated during his 55 years of active politics.
I had been in politics for more than 55 years. I had been working for the people without any remuneration, without any benefit. The people also recognize my services. Now things are different. People are being misled by a group of persons, you see. So all the effort that I took in the last 55 years to build up a society that will be appreciated by everybody, I have failed in that. All the efforts, you see, that I took all the 55 years, you see, had gone waste. So in a situation like that, I started wondering as to why I should undergo all these hardships, you see, for the sake of the people, you see, and suffer and earn bad names. So I have decided to not to think about any elections in the future.
The doctors state that the similar attention given to the dengue mosquito should be given to the dengue patient as well.
3 factors are necessary for the spread of dengue: an individual carrying the virus, a healthy individual, and a mosquito which acts as a vector.
මොනෑම හේතුවක් නිසා හෝ උණ තිබෙන රෝගියෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් ඒ රෝගියාව උණ තිබෙන මුළු කාල සීමාවම net එකකින් ආවරණය කරලා තියන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒ රෝගියා එහා මෙහා සැරිසැරිය යුතුයි.
According to the epidemiology unit, 13,748 suspected dengue patients have been identified in the past 6 months.
A group of 20 relatives of Chinese passengers on board the Malaysia Airlines flight MH370, which has been missing for exactly 100 days, gathered at a temple in Beijing to pray for their loved ones. There is still no trace of the plane which disappeared on the 8th of March shortly after taking off from the Kuala Lumpur bound for Beijing, carrying 239 passengers and crew, most of the passengers Chinese. The relatives who came to Beijing's Lampa temple said all they could do was pray for information on the fate of the plane. Extensive searches between the South China Sea and the Southern Indian Ocean have been carried out by multinational search teams from both air and sea using sophisticated equipment and satellite data. But the search has yielded nothing, and relatives of the passengers are frustrated by the lack of information and also false leads. Let's now take a look at the foreign exchange rates. And that's a wrap of the brief here at Newsfirst. I'm Florine Rajendran, reminding you to stay briefed.